Yeah, it's going to be like that. You know what that means. Uh, yeah, there's a comedian I've been watching lately. Oh my God, he fidgets all around. He's playing with his glasses, and he's always doing that. At the end of a joke, he's I'm letting you know, yeah, we're having a good time. Guy cracks me up. Anyway, see, I got sidetracked. Now, I think my last video, this was sitting right over here, and this is stuff you've been around here. This stuff I'm listening to. Edgar Berg and Charlie McCarthy. I played this, and the old radios, you'd hear this weird humming come from sometimes. That's actually on here. And buying an old time radio show on vinyl is kind of hit and miss with pops and clicks and scratches. So I won't bring them in the house unless they look great. Looks great. Not a scratch on it. Pop, click, pop, click. Like, what the heck? I get it and I look at the record, it looks fine. But somewhere on the back of this, where have I seen it? I don't remember where I read it. Parts of these recordings may have some surface noise and scratchy sounds. This is not a defect in the record. So these pops and clicks I was hearing, they're built in to the sound of the album. Like, what the fuck is that all about? Stopped into Salvation Army in Lafayette. I used to buy some records over there for like $1. I went there one day and had a little stack of albums. Walked up there and they were like $4 or $5 a piece. I'm like, what happened? Oh, we raised the price of our records. Like, I don't want them. Now there's one just in a little town over here. I go in there once in a long, long while, and a little stack of dirty, beat up records. However, went in there yesterday just because I was driving past and I'll pull over. And I looked where the records were, and there was no records. Had a few CDs, a couple of cassettes. Like, no records. That's amazing. But I started to walk around this one area, like, oh, there's some records. There's a stack of records about like this. Like, alrighty then. So I start flipping through there, and the usual suspects were there. However, for $1 a piece, I picked up 3 records. All right. Joan Baez. This is one of those real slick covers that, occasionally that kind of peel off. I got a John Kay album. I got 2 of them. One's in perfect shape, and one's starting to split up like this. Now, this came with a piece of paper in here to order a Joan Baez songbook. You get a hardback or softback, got a cover of it. What else was in here? That's probably about it, except the original sleeve. Now, I can't stand Joan Baez. Why the heck did I buy this? I had like 4 of her albums before, and I purged them. Because after I sat down to listen to them, like, you know what, to me, I'm sorry people that like Joan Baez. It's just, to me, her voice is like going to a school play at Christmas time and listening to all the little kids singing. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't like Joan Baez. Why did I buy this? Yeah, I won't keep it. Next, for $1, B.B. King. I'm like, ooh, okay, things are starting to look up. Things are starting to look up really good. Here's some of this stuff here you can look at. You can probably read that, I hope. But I played that. I didn't like it. I played this. Man, I liked it. B.B. King once said he don't play guitar. He said, I don't know how to play chords and stuff. He goes, I just fiddle about on the neck. And like, well, he does some pretty darn good fiddling. This is a good album. And this is the very first one I seen. Like, oh, heck yes. Oh, Smooth Throat. Yes. Smooth Throat. Okay, name of this album is King Albert. There you go. Name of the album. Name the guy. This guy, yeah, oh, this is some good blues, little jazzy blues, but it's really good. As soon as that first song started, was Love Shack or something? Love Shock. Love Shack. Isn't that B-52s? Anyway, this album's excellent. This is a really good album. And these two played absolutely perfect, like they were brand new. This one, there's a spot in here that goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So there's something on the album, which I can't see it, but I can hear it. But it's just on that one song, and like I said, it don't matter, I don't like it anyway. I had to take my daughter down to Indianapolis for some stuff. And so I'm just saying, you know, went to her doctor's visit to get her updates on her stuff. And we started to leave, and I said, you know what? Bookstore's less than 5 minutes away. It's 2 blocks down the road. We're going to the bookstore. And it took me about 10 minutes to look at the records, and we can go. She goes, that's fine. So I went into the bookstore, and I found this. Jethro Tull. Rock Island is one of the very few Jethro Tull albums I did not have. Is it one of the best ones? No. But it's good. I like all Jethro Tull, but you know, I like some better than others. Now, the very first few that was bluesy, yeah, love those albums. That very first one is like, oh man, this is great. As a matter of fact, that could be my favorite one. I really like that bluesy stuff. That Song from the Woods. I know Songs from the Woods isn't bluesy, but I like it a lot. Anyway, yes, this album is a really good album. And when I flip through the records, I go, oh, Rock Island. And it was in this sleeve. Look, I'll take it. Like, that's $12. I want to pay $12 for that? I don't know. Yeah, okay, I just set it aside. So I bought it without even checking the vinyl. Should have had checked the vinyl. Well, I couldn't. Didn't realize at the time, but I couldn't. I got it home, got it out. It's never been opened. It was still sealed, never opened. So for $12, yeah, I think I did pretty good. I don't know what they normally run when you buy a new one, but sounds good. I like it. Next, I grabbed this one, The Ventures. This is a double album. Here's a picture on the inside. Here's what it looks on the outside. Here we go. Keep the records falling out. The Ventures. Now, the Ventures, when they first started up as an instrumental kind of surf band, I love them early albums. This one, I wouldn't say I love this album. This one it's kind of like elevator music to me. And, you know, I love my Ventures music, but it's like elevator music. Like, okay, I can listen to it, but it's not great. It's not fan freaking tastic. But, yeah, I like my Ventures albums, and I wasn't going to leave it there. It was $4, I think, for 2 albums. I don't know, it's cheap. But, you know, I wasn't going to leave it there. It sounds great. There's no scratches, there's no pops, there's no clicks. It plays great. So, yeah, I would have, what, 45, 50 Ventures albums down there. So, what's one more, right? Next, the Beatles. I went to this little flea market I go to. Little flea market I go to. That Flip video you seen the other day, this was in there. I got it. It was $8. Like, I don't know. The vinyl didn't look fan-freaking-tastic. And the thing is, I didn't have this. I don't have an old one, don't have a new one, don't have a mono, don't have stereo. Like, well, it's mono, but you know, I love my stereo stuff. Like, should I get this or not? Well, obviously I did. Even though there's rough surface looking on here, it plays really good. It plays really good. This was like I said in another video, leave no Beatles behind. So I couldn't leave any Beatles behind. And there it is. It don't look too bad, I guess. But and we got United Artists. Doesn't look fan freaking tastic, but you know what? For $8, not bad. Not bad for $8. And yeah, it sounded good. Even though I love my stereo, it still sounds good. So I was glad to pick that up. A is for Alice, B is for Bob. C is for whatever you want it to be. He was showing some records the other day and talking about Jay Giles Band. He said this is probably his favorite Jay Giles Band album. And watching that video, I said to myself, Self, go get that out, pull that out of the collection, and play it today. I came in here and I didn't have it. I got the other one, the one everybody's got. I got it, but I would have bet money I had this album. It's just one of those things, I guess, that you've seen it so many times when you're digging that, I don't know, you just, I've got that one. So you don't get it. So I buy stuff, listen to it a couple times, 3 or 4 or 5 times, so I really like it, and then I put it away. Then I forget about it, which is easy for me to do because I'm having a lot of bad memory problems here in my wonderful old age. So I put it away, and then later on, like, what am I going to listen to today? I start pulling albums out, going through the records here. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had that album. And I'll pull it out and I play it. It's like finding something new. I could swear I had this album. So when I went to the little flea market place today, this was the only album I was looking for. Like, it's got to be there. It has to be there. And it was. Picked it up for $5. Like, yeah. And it sounds great. This is a good live album. So I got these at the flea market. I was pretty happy to get them. And there you go. That's all I got for you today, I believe. So there you go. Yep, that's it. And yeah, there'll probably be something at the end of this video like there always is. So talk to you later. 2 girls, 4 heads.